There was that time back in early high school when Reese fell down a cliff. But he was fine. We had some folks from town rig up a pulley to get him out of the ravine. Sorry. And his leg only took a couple of months to heal. All in all, not too bad. Though I guess there was also the time I was out here alone and kind of got stuck in a cave. I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of wampus cats, but it wasn't able to wiggle my way back out. Jesus. Turns out that the wampus cats were actually skunks who were very much not appreciative of me blocking the entrance to their hidey hole. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside, bored to tears. Lassie, she is not. Took about an hour to get loose, which is pretty intense, but a few tomato juice baths later, I was right as rain. So it could have been a lot worse. When there was a time I accidentally stumbled onto old Duke's property and nearly got my head shot off. Oh my god, this look. This is me. This me. But that happens to everybody sooner or later. I'd barely count it. So yeah, these hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. Did you hear that? Oh my god. Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Same to you, Stella. You're always jumping at nothing, girl. You, sorry for being jumpy, Duke. I thought you were... some creature of the darkness? Nah, girlie, just old Duke. Now, what the hell are you looking for way out here? Skunk ape. Sorry I asked. And who's this you suckered into coming with you? Wait a tick, you aren't. Is that? Yep. I see. Welcome to Holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Now, both of y'all head back in town, you hear? It's the best to steer well clear of this area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter and won't be too appreciative if a couple fools with a camera scare away my more sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy? Something musky? You seen anything like that recently? She's got her camera out suddenly. Wouldn't you like to know you never could stay in your business, Stella Richmond? Put that damn camera down. Aw, come on, Duke. Maybe I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know, I learned from the best. Bet you did, but I've yet to see a shred of proof that you listened to any of it. The way you tromp around the woods at night yelling about Chunkabungus? Chunkabungus? Or what have you? But I suppose it couldn't hurt to have a few more eyes out there tonight. Something's been getting at my chickens. I've lost 3 this week and can't afford to lose many more than that. I'm sorry to hear that. Huh, I wonder if a skunk ape has a taste for chicken. Now see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no skunk ape, whatever the hell it is. It's my nickname and I, Chunkabungus. I know exactly what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Oh, Duke, you don't think it's... I do, actually. It's those damned mountain lions. They're out here, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course you wouldn't find any in one night of tracking. I know for a fact that's what's been getting at my chickens. It couldn't be anything else. I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1990s. And even those were iffy. I can't believe you go on there on your YouTubes saying some river monster spotted by a couple school-age Boy Scouts has been 100% confirmed, yet Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. Chunkabungus related to Chumbawambas? Must be. You made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your video. They were calling me all kinds of names just for seeing things with my own eyes that I know to be true. I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's plausible. He'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out the woods at dawn. If you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. Okay, we'll go home. Right on, Duke. Kill that mountain lion. Can't you just buy more chickens? Okay, we'll go home. What? Good, I'm glad you got some sense. Stella needs somebody like that around. But I've got to film tonight. The video needs to be out by tomorrow evening so I can keep on schedule. If I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor, and who knows what that'll mean for my career. This is too real. No, Stella, we should leave. We should leave, and we shouldn't come back. You turn and wink at Stella. Subtly as you can. She immediately picks up what you're putting down. All right, Duke, maybe you've got a point. Come on, Vanna, let's go back to town. Maybe my viewers won't be too angry with me. Glad to hear you're finally seeing some sense, Stella. You two run along now and stay safe. Well played, Vanna. Really threw him off the trail by pretending we're going back to town. Oh, come on. I know we can loop around without him noticing. Yeah, we sure fooled him. Can we actually go back to town, though? Sorry if I was a bit much, but I wanted to seem convincing. You did great. He'll never suspect a thing. And you don't have to worry about him finding us out there, either. I've gone out tracking with Duke before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the trees when he walks. Even if we do cross paths, we'll hear him long before he catches wind of us. Hi, Ashley. Thanks for redeeming ad time. I'll play some on our next break, okay? Thank you, thank you. Hi, Ashley. Famous last words. Oh my god. All right, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? She hands you the camera and takes position. God. As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Vanna, and I I love Stella so much. And I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, the possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. I can take that camera off your hands for now. We'll be able to start the tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way. In the meantime, we get to take in all the beautiful scenery. It's gorgeous out here, right? Don't you think? It's breathtaking. I haven't actually been looking, because I've been looking at you. I want to be a Stellar. The air's so clean and fresh. I feel like I'm breathing for the first time. It is. I'm glad you came out here. Gretchen has no appreciation for beautiful mountain vistas, and it gets old saying wow into the empty expanse every time I come out here. It's nice to have someone to say wow with. Oh my god. So cute. Your quiet moment with Stella is broken by a loud percussive snort. Was that? Oh no, the skunk ape has found us. It's Duke back with the shotgun run. Death has come for me at last. Goodbye, cruel world. No need to come to terms with your own mortality just yet. That's just a sound deer make when they want to warn the rest of their herd about big scary predators like us. Let's check it out. As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for a flashlight. A single deer remains behind, staring down the light of Stella's flashlight while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. And then it's gone. Oh my god, look at Gretchen's face. Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. She cannot handle deer. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. You're too much of a potato, and they don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they? I don't know if we got it on camera. Why'd you bring her with you? Well, that got my heart rate up. I'm ready for the hunt. Yeah, let's say there's something wrong with that deer. Did you see its face? Now that you mention it, there was something a little off. I bet it was an abscess, maybe a tumor. It's not like wild animals can get those taken care of, so they just get bigger and bigger. Poor thing. There's not much we can do about it. Why do you bring Gretchen with you? She doesn't seem like the safest choice for a hiking companion. I actually find her to be quite the opposite. Sure, she wants to chase stuff, but I usually let her when I'm not on one of my cryptid hunts, so I can't hold that against her. I'm just happy she's still feisty, even at her age. Pugs aren't exactly known for their good health, but here she is, running around in the woods at 17. Damn! And I feel like the fresh mountain air and exercise have helped a lot in that regard. You defy the laws of nature, don't you, Gretch? Oh, I love her. Never too late to turn back. Well, that got my head. Let's get to the hunt. Same for me. How's about we take a quick snack break to fuel up, then we get right into the night's activities. I've got all the best trail snacks. Oh my god, you do. Must be the bacon. Probably the bacon. We stand Gretchen. Chewing. Was it chewing on two birds? Oh my god. So unsettling. As you settle down to rest, Stella breaks open a bag of assorted snacks. Take the trail mix, extra M&Ms. Take a snack bar. Take the dried apricots. Sesame sticks. Oh yeah, extra M&Ms for sure. Classic choice. It never fails to satisfy. I like to mix my own to make sure it has the best stuff. And I use dried cherries instead of raisins. Maybe it's a bit of a controversial pick, but even as someone who's passionate about dried fruit, I simply cannot abide raisins. Yes, finally someone who gets it. It's all good. I'm gonna say yes, finally someone who gets it. Raisins are glorified mouse droppings. They destroy everything they touch. Definitely. Any other dried fruit is better. Glad to finally meet a fellow preserved fruit connoisseur who can appreciate my refined taste in a trail mix. You and Stella settle down on an overlook, snacks in hand, as the quiet sounds of an evening wildlife wash over you. Oh my god, I forgot! We named the town we're from Twitch, and I got so freaked out. I thought the game knew. I forgot. Okay. So tell me what it's like in Twitch. Do you have a house, an apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets? Tell me what it's like to be Vanna. I live alone in a dingy studio apartment. I live in a closet in a house with 10 roommates. I live in a doorless basement that floods whenever it rains. I live in an apartment with the difficult roommate. I live in a 12 by 12 shed in someone's yard. I live in an internet cafe. I'd rather not say. I'm gonna say Twitch is kind of like an internet cafe. It's kind of like a Japanese thing. They're little cubicles with computers in them that you rent by the hour. Oh yeah, sure. I watched a documentary on them once. Turns out the cubicles are actually cheaper to rent than an actual apartment in Twitch, especially once you factor in commuting time and utilities. So I thought, why not? It's perfect. It's all right. It's not the best decision I've made. In fact, if I had to list every decision I've made, it'd probably be towards the bottom. There isn't really privacy, and I have to leave for long periods of time to make sure the staff doesn't get too suspicious. Oh my god. I'm sure they're onto me, but I think they've taken pity and decided to keep it between us. I've also had to make it so everything I own could fit in a backpack. So I don't have much in the way of possessions, but hey, minimalism is in these days, right? Anyway, that's me. Wow, that's definitely a unique living situation. I didn't think someone could actually live like that. Do you think you'll do this for a while? She's so concerned about us. There's gotta be something better you can find in Twitch. He's fucking dunking on you, chat. This place has issues, but it's cheap. I've been saving up for something better. I've been saving up for something better. Oh yeah, good for you. So what do you do for a living? I build pragmatic ads for a company nobody's ever heard of. I sell arts and crafts on Etsy. I'm a first-year associate with a big law firm. I'm a student, I'm a teacher, I'm in the service industry. I'd rather not say. Remain silent. You silently decline to answer. A stranger of great mystery, I see. That's fair enough. Not everybody's identity needs to be tied into how they make money. Crisp breeze passes over you. What about you? What's your living situation? Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside of town. It's actually the house I grew up in, so it has lots of pleasant memories attached to it, and I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been. Sorry about your parents. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm sorry about your parents, Stella. Nothing gets past you, huh? Yeah, they're not around anymore. They died a few years back. But it's alright. I've done my mourning. What were they like? They were amazing. Two of the nicest people you'd ever meet. And interesting, too. My dad was a bit of a regional legend among hunters and trappers. He was always out in the woods on the trail of something, and we certainly had some interesting dinners because of him. He had to learn how to fend for himself, you see, since his family didn't have much growing up. So we learned how to hunt and trap and got damn good at it. He always made sure I had food and that I knew how to get it if I ever found myself too far from a grocery store. I can make us a pretty good salad with just what's in this clearing if I had to, though it wouldn't exactly taste great. As for my mom, she was a saint. She was the local vet, the lady all the farms in the county knew to call if their animals were in need of something. She was smart as a whip and strong to boot. Turns out pulling calves out of 1,600-pound cows all day is a great way to build muscle. She was gentle too. Even the smallest mouse would get the proper care in her hands. I'm sure she's most of the reason Gretchen is here and one of the oldest dogs I've ever met. So yeah, those are my parents. Whoa. Stella immediately packs her bag and slings it over her shoulder. Everything else went quiet. I could hear all sorts of wildlife just a second ago, and now it's quiet. You're right, and whatever made that sound is close. Here, hold Gretchen's leash for me and let's check this out. You and Stella inch towards the tree line as she shines the flashlight into the brush. As you approach, a series of weak clucks calls out from a nearby bush. Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all. What the hell was that? Hold on. I gotta play that back. Holy shit. I'm guessing it must be maybe 2-3 feet tall. Doesn't look hairy either, so I think we can rule out skunk ape. But whatever it is, it has one of Duke's chickens. Looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it. This whole thing, but now that we found something, do we have to? Right behind you. You follow Stella as she sprints into the unknown, Gretchen excitedly pulling you along by her leash. Oof. Are you okay? We're gonna die out here tripped, and here I thought you were a hardened mountain girl. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm alright. I just tripped on something weird. Oh no, that poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's. Oh Jesus, it's still alive. Tally-ho! The hunt is on. Oh Jesus. Investigate the chicken. You morph towards Stella to get a closer look at the chicken. Don't let Gretchen too close. She'll try to take a bite if you don't stop her. Hold Gretchen's leads close to your chest. She seems nervous, squirming slightly against her harness. What the fuck? Examine the head. Poor little chicken's eyes look up at you, glazed over, but still rolling around in their sockets with unfortunate life. Looks like it was what Stella slipped on. The wing is barely still attached. Least of the chicken's concerns. Good God, at first she thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. Skin is stretched taut, the growth pulsing beneath. We think we can see something squirming beneath. Oh my God. Having investigated to your heart's content, you turn away to give Stella room to film. It seems we found some of Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I am hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Geez, I'm gonna have to put on massive content warnings for this video. Hey, did you hear that? What in sham hell are you two doing out here? Didn't I tell you to... Birdie? Oh, Birdie, what's wrong, darling? Good God! Did y'all see what this two were doing to her? We're on the same team here. Duke, we're on the same team here. We both want to know what happened to Birdie as much as you do right now. So we'll get to the bottom of this, I promise. We were on this trail when we found her, like this. Whatever did this to her, I think we can hear them in the trees. Put that camera away, for God's sake, girl. I don't want to be in another one of your videos. No one needs to see me like this. No one needs to see Birdie like this. You wouldn't put her online, would you? Not when she's like this. Swollen and hurting. Duke, did you hear me? I think they're coming closer. Come out, you sons of bitches! Duke, don't shoot them! Oh, wait. Duke, don't shoot them! We have no idea what'll happen. Oh my God. You hear that still? That ain't the sound of something peace-like, whatever these things are. They'll pay for what they did to my girls. Come on, you, whatever your name is, grab the flashlight and help me find a good... help me line up a good shot. As the creatures in the tree line grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness. Dive for the flashlight. Dive for Gretchen. Absolutely dive for Gretchen. You dive forward and scoop Gretchen into your arms just before she manages to wriggle out of her harness. God damn it! You hear a body hit the ground and then quiet as the chaos fades and the sounds of nature creep back in. Gretchen, Vanna, Duke, are you all right? Just a little shaken up. Same. Poor baby. Gretchen, here, I'll take her. My poor little pup. Thanks for watching out for her. Duke, are you okay? Oh my God. Oh my God, Duke. Holy shit, what do we do now? What the hell are we supposed to do? Duke had a hunting accident by himself. We have to go after those things. We have to go to... Please? Please just go home. We have to go after those things? Do we? I'm just gonna stand in stunned silence. You've seen dead people before, but never like this. And those things are still out there. Yeah, this is a lot. We're in way over our heads. Let me just check the camera really quick. Christ, this footage is so dark and shaky. I hate to say it, but people need to know what happened here, Vanna. Duke's family deserves closure. Other people deserve to know what's out here. We need more footage. Come on, let's go after them before we lose our chance. Are you sure this is a good idea? Nope. Lead the way. Estelle looks for a lead. You notice a faint trail of blood leading into the woods. Duke's shotgun blast must have tagged the creature in their scuffle. Looks like we have a trail. I think we have a trail to follow. You're right. Duke must have tagged one of them before he... Let's go before the trail is cold. As you and Stella push through the woods, the unearthly sounds once again surround you. God, they're back. I know, we just have to keep pushing forward. Stella stops in her tracks a few feet ahead of you. What the fucking fuck is happening? Holy shit, I'm gonna be sick. The shrieks pull back into steady whispers as you and Stella stumble upon the putrid bodies of dozens of dead and dying animals. A sinking realization pulls at your gut. This is their nest, and you are surrounded. More of those swellings. All the animals here have them. Had them. Look at this one. Oh my god. Why aren't they attacking us? We need to get out of here. We should have grabbed the shotgun. Why aren't they attacking us? I have no idea, but I think we have enough footage. Let's get the hell away from this nest before they can change their tune. My god. Just as you follow Stella in a mad dash through the woods, so too do the unearthly hollers and whispers of the nest. In the highest branches of the trees and down the forest floor, they're all around you, casually keeping pace with your all-out sprint. We're almost there. As you and Stella reach the main road, the cries of the creatures fade back into the sounds of nature. It sounds like they've stopped following us. Yeah, it did, Kazuko. Oh my god. I should get reception now that we're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. Feel a buzz in your pocket. And am I the sheriff? Oh my god. 6 missed calls from Tabitha. Where are you? Where the hell did you go? And 13 text messages. Call her, text her that you're okay. Yikes, Tabitha's been blowing up my phone. Whoa, I think I'm in trouble. There's a lot of text and missed calls from you-know-who. Maybe Tabby's just worried about you. But first things first, let's call the police. Stella pulls out her phone and dials. Hello, Earl, it's Stella Richmond. I'm up the mountain on, Asgina Trail. Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun. It happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. You gotta hurry. Okay, yeah. Are they really gone? Yeah, I think we're okay, but hurry. Jesus. Earl, who's going to tell Bo? Guess now we wait. Takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives on the scene. Out of it walk two officers, Sheriff Hugby, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses despite it being the middle of the night. See, right there, a thing jumps out of the woods, and then the shotgun goes off. What in Sam Hill? What is this, some kind of Pillsbury Doughboy? Could have been a naked maniac. As the video reveals the creature's nest, Franklin, ever so slightly, lowers his sunglasses. Or a whole bunch of naked maniacs. What the heck is that? Some sort of crop circle? They killed Duke. Uh-huh. Now we're gonna have to confiscate the camera, Miss Richmond, if you don't mind. This is evidence. But okay. Let me just turn it off to save the battery. This with the camera, you notice her pop out the memory card and slide it up her sleeve. Here you go, Deputy Franklin. We appreciate your compliance with the law. We'll get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Hugby and I... Oh wait, please call me Earl. Earl and I will escort you and... Who are you exactly? That's Vanna. She came into town today for the funeral. Vanna... Oh wait, Vanna Jean... Damn. Didn't think you'd actually show. We'll escort you We'll escort you both back to town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best you don't walk back on your own. It wasn't a... Never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Those things out there could attack someone else. Well, it isn't exactly like old Duke is going anywhere at this point. He'll still be out there in the morning. Oh my god, the fucking police. We only have a skeleton crew at the moment. Monday nights are Deputy Derrickson's bowling nights. We'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke will just have to wait. Now, if you'll kindly step into the vehicle, we can return you safely to your home. Okay, thank you. You can ride up front with me, little lady. That is, if your mama permits. Sure, Earl. You can hold Gretchen on the way back to town. I mean, they're cops. What did you expect? You two stay out of trouble. We'll have this all sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. And you, whatever your name was. IP Freely. IP Freely. It does have a Fox Mulder option. I kind of want to pick Fox Mulder to see if the cops get the reference. Sure. You're in town for the funeral? Good. Don't go leaving before then. I imagine we'll need to ask you a few questions about everything you've seen tonight. Stella, keep an eye on her for us. Make sure she doesn't get into any more trouble. All Detective Franklins are bastards. Y'all have a good night now. Bye-bye, Gretchy. And y'all have a lovely evening. If any give you trouble, you know how to get in touch. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Estella in sight. Are they for real? I can't say I'm surprised. Why'd I ever agree to go in the woods? I can't say I'm surprised. Classic cops, just taking the easy way out instead of opening their eyes. I can't believe they're waiting until morning to even start looking for him. Who knows what those things are doing to his body right now? And implying that you're a suspect even after we showed them all that footage? Even after we found that nest? But it's okay. I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you. I was there. I filmed the whole thing. At the very least, it'll never hold up in court. And it won't get to that point either because we're going to do a little investigating of our own. We've got to find out more about those things. If we can't get clear footage, or better yet, trap one of them, there's no way they can blame you for what happened. The library isn't open for a while, but I've read every book on cryptids they have and never came across anything like that. There is someone in town who might have some useful information. Her place isn't far. We should head over now before it gets any later. I should check in on Tabitha. I should probably check in on Tabitha. My friend's place is on the way back, and stopping by shouldn't take long. You sure you don't want to stop in first? I know I shouldn't want to head up the mountain road by myself after everything that's happened tonight. When you put it like that. Sure, let's do it. Awesome, let's go. Dying in the woods like that. Seriously. The general store. This might be where Stella's friend Kanika lives. She's still awake. Oh my tits! What the fuck is this? Out of the corner of your eye, you spot a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach. Is that fucking Duke? No, it's a coal. That's a coal mining jacket. You tap Stella's shoulder and suddenly direct her gaze to the shadows. Jesus! Welcome home. Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. A middle-aged woman stands in the entryway. Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. You look back, and the figure is already gone, disappeared in the shadows of the night. I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out so late? And who is this? Hi, Mrs. Forsyth. This is Vanna. Is it okay if we come in? Of course, you're in luck. I just put water on for hibiscus tea. And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. Clearly, this is a Wayne's World. Welcome to my little nook. It's nice to finally meet you, Vanna. I was so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she's been sorely missed in the Holler. And now poor Pearl Ann is gone as well. Like all her crystals and all these, like... Tea is life. This is great. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. Who was that outside? Just a very sick man. You don't need to be worried about him. You knew my mom? Of course, dear. She was a good friend of mine for many years. She was such a lovely woman. You should come by sometime. I can diet you with unsavory tales of her youth. How did you know that she died? Oh, Pearl Ann was a chatty woman. Not much went on that I wouldn't get an earful of, bless her heart. I never met Pearl Ann. Condolences to me. I have no feelings about the woman. That's fair, child, but it seemed like the right thing to do. We need your help. I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled. You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff? I'm not so sure I followed you. I know which oils to use for which aches. I know a bit about classical spiritualism. Just what sort of unexplainable things are we talking about? Duke was killed tonight by something in the woods. My lord, have you contacted the police? Yes, and they didn't take it very seriously. They're not even looking for the body until tomorrow. Those things are out there. I don't even know how to describe them. I can't say I know much about local wildlife. My daughter has always had a brighter gift for nature than I. This wasn't local wildlife, Mrs. Forsyth. Here, I can show you. Stella pulls out the memory card she swiped from her camera and pops it into her phone. We wasn't about to just let the police hold on to this, at least not before we had a chance to make a copy. Smooth. Can't believe you're withholding evidence. Fuck that. Smooth. The cops wouldn't know what to do with the footage anyway. Imagine if they accidentally erased it. Exactly. I'll give it to them if they ask again, but for now we can examine the footage for ourselves. Where was this? Up the mountain to the northeast. Within the town limits? Yeah. See. Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder if you can? I need to plug the memory card into a computer. I could go back and get mine. No need. Kanika should still be awake. She can lend us hers. You better come with Stella. I'm sure she'd be more willing to help a friend than her nosy mother. Kanika, coming out. We could use a little help. What, Mom? Oh. Hey, Stella. And Gretchen, who's a good potato? And a stranger. What are you doing in my house? I just watched a man die. I'm not in the mood to introduce myself. None of your business. Hi, I'm Vanna. Tabitha's cousin? Yep. Sweetie, we were wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and her friend have a video to show us. It's really important, Kanika. Okay. My room's a mess. I'll just bring it out there. Do I like this shot? Heads up, Kanika. This is graphic. Duke got killed out in the woods tonight. It's on the recording. Wait, are you serious? Duke's dead? We can watch this without you. You know I have a harder stomach than any of our friends. I'm pressing play. Oh god, that reaction. Silence washes over the room as the video plays. Stella, what the hell is this? Sailor Moon! Oh my god. Obsessed. I'm sorry either of you had to see this, but Van and I have no idea how to make heads or tails of it. Stella, are you okay? Did you get hurt? Thank you, Mocho. Yeah, if y'all want to follow that direct link, you can support the Kickstarter for this game so that they can continue development of it. And also, if you contribute to the campaign, a percentage of your contribution gets kicked back to the channel here. So you can support indie developers and indie content creators at the same time. We've already had 5 referrals and almost 100 click-throughs. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I'm fine. Really, I'm okay. I'm fine too. Thanks for asking. Well, I'm not fine. Just gonna remain silent. Poor Duke. Poor Beau. Has anyone told him yet? We talked to the police. I hope they told Beau, but Earl and Deputy Franklin didn't seem to be in much of a hurry to do anything. I'll call him later tonight. But for now, we have something more serious to discuss. I agree, those things are still out, more serious than a man's death. I didn't like Duke anyways, wow. I agree, those things are still out there, and as long as they are, more people are in danger. So very true, but not for the reasons you think. These things, my grandmother called them ditchlings. They are a terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction to come. Mom, come on. Whatever's doing this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Vanna with this... Wait, Tally-Po crap? Tally-Po? A man just died. Have some respect. Nika, sweetie, let your mother talk. The creatures themselves are harmless to people despite the grisly scene in the woods. Can you say that? Duke is dead. An unfortunate accident and nothing more. Just as the birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate. For tragedy is soon to fall. To see one is to be a cursed fate. To see many in one place is... Jesus, Mom, they've clearly had a rough night. They don't need this. It's okay, Kanika. This is helpful. Stella, whatever these things are, they aren't magic. I can't rule that out. Not after what we saw. Fine, let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to these animals. You saw that nest. What were those growths? Maybe the ditchlings were here for Duke? I saw something living in that chicken. Around in that chicken. Maybe it's some sort of parasitic larval stage, part of their life cycle. But I don't want to jump to any conclusions about something this out there, not without doing some research and talking to a biologist. I'm sure there's a rational explanation that'll clear all this up. Oh dear, I'd forgotten entirely about the tea I'd put on. Let me fix you a couple of cups. It'll help soothe your nerves. I don't know. It's getting late. I should let Vanna get some rest. I ran her ragged today with all the hiking and running through the woods in terror. Yeah, I'm ready to pass out. It was nice meeting you, though. You don't have to leave on my account. This is important. Okay, maybe it's that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around on my usual forums to see if anyone has information on ditchlings. Is that what you called them? That's right. You go home now and try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night on the online. Let me get some house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe your soul. Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk. Thanks, Kanika. I'll see ya. Bye, Vanna. An excellent iced or warm, though with this night getting chillier, warm will probably be best. Helps wake up the bones. Be careful out there, both of you. Sybil turns and closes the door behind her. Alrighty, let's head back home. My home, I mean. And here we are. You're welcome to stay the night if you want. Silently nod. You silently nod. Awesome. If I'm being honest, not being alone tonight is a weight off my chest. It doesn't take long for Stella to fix up the guest room for you. While it's certainly smaller than its counterpart at the estate, it's far better cared for. Make yourself at home. You didn't have to do all this. You don't have to worry about that. I'm glad the guest room is finally getting some use. What do you make? Who was the guy outside of Sybil's? Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Gosh, I don't even know where to begin. Those creatures are out there and Duke is dead. I know that some things Sybil said were a little wild. Yap Yap, thank you for 39 months. You are beautiful. Can we get some sub hype in the chat for Yap Yap? You're amazing, darling. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for the love and support. They're a little wild, but if she is right and they are an omen, maybe we can change things and stop whatever's brought them here before it happens. It couldn't hurt to poke around town. I have the time. Agreed. Who's the guy outside of Sybil's? I've never been snuck up on like that before. Wayne? I haven't really gotten to know the guy. I think he works in the mine. It might be worth looking into him. Collapse on your bed. Get some rest, Vanna. I'll see you in the morning. Eee. In the comfort of Stella's guest bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else, but you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe and you're warm. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in a normal world and have a relaxing week in the mountains with a new friend. It's a nice thought, but deep down, you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Oh, I thought for a second we were kissing. Yo, what? Y'all see that shadow? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so curious. Holy shit. Oh my god, I am so curious. The soundtrack is great. Funny you mentioned that, Yap Yap. We're about to do a giveaway. This is the end of episode 1. You can back the game on Kickstarter and get a discounted key for the rest of the game through the month of October. And if y'all want to back the Kickstarter for that bonus they're talking about right now, exclamation point hollow in the chat, click that link. That is a special link that the channel here is affiliated with. So if you back the Kickstarter through that link, you will also support the channel here. So a percentage of the money you contribute will be kicked back to the channel. So yeah, great way to support indie games and their developers, and a great way to support the channel at the same time. So please check it out. I think we already had 5 people back it. 5 referrals so far. So if you want to check that out. Over 100 clicks though. Thanks to everybody for even just checking it out. That means a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'd like to continue with the world state in episode 2. Please save your game now. Save. Nice. Story and writing, Abby Howard and Tony Howard Arias. Art by Abby Howard. Game logo, Amanda Williams. Music, Brandon Boone. Game design, Tony Howard Arias. All these fonts. Sound, animation. Lucia Guatemales, maybe? Ditchling voices. Oh my god, please let me be a ditchling voice. Jessica McAvoy and Atticus Jackson. Sound by Phil Mikowski, do you think? I need a word with Phil and how many times Stella slurped her coffee. Very cool. Oh, and here's all our testers. Very cool. That was awesome. Oh my god. Kickstarter reward level ditchling voice, please. Please.